This video is for everyone who's already here in Dubai on Visit Visa and are already starting to look for a job. So if you're one of them, this one is just for you. Now I have two things that you need to prepare first before you apply for a job. Number one, prepare and make a good CV. Now for most of you who don't know what CV is, it's actually curriculum vitae, most known in the Philippines as the resume. Okay? So, or resume. Yan. Here in Dubai, majority of the employers or majority of the people, you will hear them say,
okay, bigyan mo sa akin yung CV mo, bigyan mo sa akin yung CV mo, akin yung CV mo, email mo sa akin yung CV mo.
So when you hear that word, alam mo na kung ano yun. Yung CV is yung resume mo. Now, this is one thing na I think kailangan talagang bigyan ng importance ng lahat ng mga Pilipino who are looking for a job. Regardless if you're here in the UAE looking for a job or nasa atin ka sa Philippines look. Why? Your CV is the first thing that would land your employer's desk before you reach them. So if they're impressed with your CV, definitely they will pick up the phone and call you and have you an appointment for an interview. Okay, so kung hindi maganda yung CV mo, chances are you would lose yung opportunity for you to be contacted para ma-interview ka. Ang CV ay hindi po bio data. For most of you who have stayed in the Philippines for quite a long time, you know what bio data is. So, nung mga panahon na wala pang Microsoft Word or hindi pa kayo marunong mag-type sa typewriter,
meron pong tinatawag na biodata na nabibili nito sa mga national bookstore or any kind of bookstore or kahit anong tindahan na kapag kailangan mo maghanap ng trabaho, may mga questionnaire doon or mga field na kailangan mong fill out na handwritten and then ito yung ibibigay mo sa employer mo. So,
the only thing is, Filipinos try to replicate the biodata into their CV. So what I mean is this, you have your CV and most likely your CV is not fully detailed.
Pag nakikita ko yung mga CV ng minsan ng mga kaibigan or mga kaibigan na kamag-anak na nire-refer sa akin, oy, baka meron namang trabaho dyan sa inyo, you can refer my friend. I don't usually immediately look at their CV or their resumes and then I just send it immediately.
Then after some times, they would come back to me and say,
no one contacted my friend. Or when
I tried to go through their CV and when I checked the CV,
oh my God.
para siyang biodata. You only have the photo, the name, the mobile number, and then the worst part is, kunwari may objective naman siya kung ano man ang objective na gusto niyang ilagay doon. Not exaggerating on this, but majority of the CVs that I've seen from people who are straight from the Philippines, not all of you, pero I always encounter this, the work experience is empty. So, meron lang siyang pangalan ng company, where the company is located in the Philippines, at kung kailan siya nagtrabaho. And then wala nang nakalagay doon. So, how would your employer know kung ano ba talaga yung tinrabaho mo sa mga previous mong company? Make sense? So, dapat yung work experience mo should be fully detailed. Nandun dapat kung ano yung ginawa mong trabaho, ano yung mga major role mo, or kung meron kang mga na-contribute sa company mo na malaking achievement, then mention it. Don't put like mga 2 phrases or 3 phrases there. Kasi kung merong dalawang CV na maglaland sa employer mo today, and one of the CV looks like a biodata which is yours, and the other one is very comprehensive and maraming details, do you think you, or on your own opinion, alin ba yung titingnan ng employer? Obviously, the one that has a lot of details. Kasi they won't know anything from you. The next one would be the photo on your CV. I think this was already taught to you in school. Anything which is colored should be nice on a formal photo. And then kung wala talaga kayong idea kung paano nyo pagagandahin ang CV nyo, Google and type there, how to make a good CV or how to make a good resume. Okay? Another thing that you need to prepare is to create or update your LinkedIn profile. So for majority of you who don't know what LinkedIn is, ang LinkedIn po ay isang social networking site, but it's more of a professional. Para po siyang Facebook, pero instead of your social things, your social events happening into your life, it's just your CV. So kung gano'ng kaganda yung CV mo, I would definitely suggest ganun din kaganda mo paghandaan ang LinkedIn profile mo. How important it is to have a LinkedIn profile. Napaka-importante na magkaroon ka ng LinkedIn profile, especially kung magtatrabaho ka sa Dubai. Kasi majority of the big companies here in the UAE already has an existing LinkedIn profile where you can check their careers or job openings na pwede mo nang applyan diretso. Pwede mo nang gamitin yung mismong profile mo para makapag-apply sa mga available or vacant na trabaho sa kanila. So there you have it. These are the 2 things that you need to prepare before applying for a job in Dubai. Now let's move on. What are the ways of applying for a job in Dubai? So number 1, ask to be referred. So ang nag-sponsor sa'yo should be your relative or your friend here in Dubai.
So your friend must have friends of friends and your relative must have a friend.
So what you do is after mo ma-update ang CV mo and LinkedIn profile mo, you ask them to connect with you on LinkedIn or give them your CV. Send them the copy of your CV via email and ask them,
Hoy friend, refer mo naman ako sa company nyo.
and then that friend of yours would definitely ask the same questions to her existing friends.
Like, Hoy friend, meron ka bang opening dyan? Kasi may friend ako dito na nandito sa Dubai ngayon. Can you refer her to your company? May opening? Oh, sure.
So that's the thing. Ask to be referred. Applying on job sites. Ang job sites dito sa Dubai and or sa UAE is sandamakmak. I will just be naming few which are very common or popular to a lot of Filipinos here or to any expat who's applying for a job here. So Diesel, Jobs in Dubai, Indeed.com, Monster Golf, Golf Talent, and of course Bait.com. On these websites, makikita mo din kung ano yung range ng salary according kung anong line of business nandun ka. The links for this website will be available on my details below. The third thing would be go on to different Facebook pages. Now, ito pong mga Facebook pages na to is hindi pages ng mga artista or any kind of pages for anything. Ang mga pages na to would help you to find a job. So
So I'll just name few, and definitely, if you click on or like this page, it would suggest you to like other pages of the same content as well.
one of the most popular is Jobs Wanted for Kabayan. Mga HR recruiter ng mga Pilipino, nilalagay nila doon kung meron ng opening sa kanila. Like say, we need an admin assistant with age of this, and blah. If you're on Visit Visa, send me your CV on this email address. Jobs Pinoy, Jobs Wanted in Dubai, OFW in Dubai.
And other related things that includes Pinoy, Job, Dubai, or UAE, or OFW.
Just check on these tags and definitely you'll find something that will lead you to these pages. Now, the fourth thing would be going on through magazines or newspapers. Hindi masyadong madami yung options on their classified for a job. Although, going through magazine and newspapers is still an effective way because you don't know, maybe your first job would land on classifieds that are available for you on these channels. Buy a lot of magazine like Golf News, Kabayan Weekly, Filipino Times, and or any kind of newspaper that you will see along the way. The last thing would be going on to walk-ins or job fairs. Paano mo malalaman kung nasa na mga walk-in or job fairs in Dubai? You can go to Dubai Calendar and you would definitely see if there are available job fairs during the month where you're currently in. One thing that you might want to do is to do a short research of the company kung saan ka nag-a-apply or kung saan ka merong call for an interview. Kasi there are some small companies in Dubai who would take advantage of Visit Visa expats by just using kung gaano kahaba yung visa nila and then eventually they would not give them a work permit or a residence visa. So, madadaya kayo to dress properly. Majority of the employers here really are looking for people who are well-dressed. You know the drill. Alam nyo na kung paano gagawin dyan. Another thing is to be at best in your English. As a matter of fact, almost 90% of people living in Dubai or UAE are already speaking in English. Now, why do I say that you have to be at your best English? The better you talk, the more understandable you are to the employer. Kasi it gives you an edge. May intimidate sila sa'yo. But most of the time, they would be definitely impressed by your English communication skills. Now, I'm not also trying to say you have to be exaggerated when you're talking in English. Mararamdaman ng employer yun. Kapag overreacting ka lang or nag-exaggerate ka, they also don't like it. So just be spontaneous and be confident. Nothing will beat the confidence in you. Be confident that you're suitable for the job role that you're applying for. And of course, last but not least, pray hard. Nothing's better than praying on everything that you have to do. So there you have it. Those are my short tips and advice for people who are applying for a job here in Dubai. If you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to leave them all below. And sharing is caring. So please like, share, or subscribe to my channel if you like my videos. Until next time, thank you for watching.